The examples we just looked at were from 4 or 5 years ago, presumably when people were more reckless with their use of Twitter. So I ask you now, is tweeting inappropriate comments still a thing? And sadly, it is. As shown on CNN just a couple of weeks ago in the aftermath of the terrorist attack on the London Bridge. It happened on CNN with host Reza Aslan, a host of a show called Believer, which is about religion. So he's a religious scholar and critic, and also an outspoken critic against President Trump. And what happened was, in the aftermath of the terrorist attack on the London Bridge, Donald Trump, of course, had tweeted out innumerable times, and one of his tweets said, "We need to be smart, vigilant, and tough. We need the courts to give us back our rights. We need the travel ban as an extra level of safety." So, as you know, he was using this opportunity to revisit the travel ban, which would ban visitors from Muslim-majority countries. This angered Aslan, and so he initially called the president a man baby that must be ignored in times of crisis, and then he went a little bit further with this tweet. And as you can imagine, there was a backlash against this tweet, and he issued an obligatory apology. "I should not have used a profanity to describe the president when responding to a shocking reaction to the London attacks." And then he issued a more detailed statement. Of course, this was not enough for CNN. They ended up not renewing his contract or breaking his contract for season 2. And so, of course, there were people outraged on both sides of this issue. So something for you to consider. Was that an ethical response to his tweet that he should be discontinued on CNN? To summarize this whole case, here's a little bit of a short video summary.
Then cut another Trump critic from its roster, and it cost the network a television show. The show in question was Believer, a nonfiction series about fringe religions around the world. It was created and hosted by Reza Aslan, a religious studies scholar and vocal critic of President Donald Trump.
Well, there is a threat to this country right now, and he's in the White House.
Aslan went too far for CNN earlier this month when he used profane language to tweet about the president. Aslan apologized and deleted his tweet shortly after, but the damage was done. Some conservative outlets began calling for CNN to cut ties with the scholar. A week after the tweet was posted, CNN did just that. The Believer host responded hours later on the medium that got him in trouble in the first place. While disappointed, Aslan said he recognized and agreed with the network's decision. Aslan's show was cut just over a week after the network fired comedian Kathy Griffin for a bloody photo shoot featuring the president's likeness. Variety notes CNN's brand as a nonpartisan outlet has been, quote, sorely tested during the Trump administration.